So let's learn how to do a purl stitch. So when we did the Tunisian simple stitch, we went in the first vertical and then we picked it up and we pulled it through just like that. But we're not gonna do that this time. We're gonna do a purl stitch. Now there's two ways to do it, and the first way I'm gonna show you, but I do not like it because it's a waste of time, is that you can move your yarn in front manually out of the way and then cross over top of it so that it's underneath the hook, and then slide in and then grab this yarn to pull through. Okay, so you move it in front and then going into the vertical bar and then pick it back up and go through. That's a waste of time if you ask me. So what I would do if I were you, use your hook and just kind of pull it forward, but do not hook onto it. You're just getting it so that it will be in the right position, and then go into the vertical bar and then pick it up and pull through. So in front, the yarn is in front, going into the vertical bar and then picking it up like that. So in front, do you get it? So I'm just purling all the way across. So in different projects you can use different stitches in combination. You can do a simple stitch and then a purl and all of that jazz. It takes a little bit longer, but then you end up with really cool looks of texture. And when you get to the end, it's just like you regular would with the regular stitch. So it's just like we showed on the Tunisian cast on or the simple stitch. Just turn it and make sure you get 2 loops. Okay, so 2 of this, it looks like a regular stitch, and then yarning over, pulling it through. And now let's do a return pass. So the return pass is where we grow, so we're gonna chain up 1 first and then yarning over, pulling it through 2s all the way back, and I'll show you the purl stitch one more time. So this is changing the properties of the stitch work so that you have something different to look at instead of being so flat. And I'll show you the back of it in just a second. So in the back of it, that's what it looks like. So you see it's kind of reversed it. So let's do a purl one more time. So again, move your hook so that it puts the feeding strand in front, and then yarning it over, pulling it through. I'm all in favor if you can use the tools in your hand to make your life easier. That's the whole point. And when you get to the very end, it's just like you normally would. Just turn it and get so it looks like it's a regular stitch. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 1. That's your chain 1 to start going back in the other direction, and then pull through 2s all the way back. So if I would never do a project where I'm purling the whole thing, because when I show you the other side you will say to yourself, well, why would you do that? Because that is just basically just reversing the whole idea of the stitches. So when you turn it around, it looks very similar but not quite the same as the Tunisian simple stitch, but you know, you have to decide what works for you. But if you use them in combination like this, you can end up with really cool texture. So that would be how you would do the Tunisian purl stitch.